Welcome back. And away from football, World Athletics Congress has confirmed that arm wrestling has been admitted into the 2023 Africa Games in Ghana, as well as the 2024 Paralympic Games. And joining us via Zoom is President of the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation, Charles Osei-Sebe, who is also the President of the Africa Arm Wrestling Federation. Mr. Osebe, thank you so much for joining us on Prime Sports this evening. But tell me, you have been waiting for this news for a long time, haven't you?
Well, it comes as good news and joy to some of us who particularly have been involved in the sport of arm wrestling. So we are happy. At the Congress here in Antalya, Turkey, the World Arm Wrestling Federation, through the Africa Arm Wrestling Federation, confirmed this. And apart from the fact that we're going to be part of the 2023 Africa Games, we also will be part of the 2024 Paralympic Games. So arm wrestling is gradually getting up there. And those of us following arm wrestling, those of us who've taken up arm wrestling, we are very happy with the work done so far.
I mean, is the admission of arm wrestling into the 2023 Africa Games a testament to the growth of the sport in Ghana in particular, and even Africa in general?
Well, I think that Ghana did some good work. Africa also did some good work when I was a member of the deputy president of Africa. And, you know, as a campaign promise, I told my people that come what may, we would work so hard to make sure that arm wrestling becomes part of the Africa Games. And at the world level, the people appreciate. They are so happy, and they want Charles Osei-Sebe, Ghana and Africa to help the other confederations and show them the way, how we're able to do it to make sure that arm wrestling become part of the Africa Games. The world, as at this point, wants all the continental federations to work so that it becomes part of the continental games. If arm wrestling becomes part of the various continental games, then gradually it can be admitted into the Olympic Games. That is what we seek for. And I'm sure after the 2024 Paralympic Games, the next thing arm wrestling will do is to make sure that we are part of the Olympics.
Tell me, what do you think are the, major practical things that has happened in Ghana, even Africa as well, which has, been able to get the sports into the Africa Games and even the Paralympic Games?
We have done a lot of work. You know, what I can say is that arm wrestling is traditional. Arm wrestling is very popular. It is easy to play, less expensive. And, within the period, we have done some quality work, especially in Ghana and Africa. It was why the Africa Union of Sports Council admitted arm wrestling. The other good news coming from where we are, that is Antalya, Turkey, is that as part of my campaign promise, I promised the people of Africa that will bring the World Championship into Africa. For over 20 years, it's been Europe, and America. I am happy to announce today on Joy News TV that the 2024 World Championships is coming into Africa. By the grace of God, we have been able to live our campaign promise. By the grace of God, Egypt or Ghana will host the 2024 World Championship. This time, the world at the Confederation at the Congress announced, after an appeal I made during my presentation, the continental presentation. Indeed, I told the Congress that it is time for Africa. It is Africa's time. And based on the appeal, the executive committee had a meeting and had to engage Hungary, because Hungary would have been the 2024 host. They engaged Hungary and then gave the hosting right to Africa. So it is for the leadership of Africa to decide whether it should come to Ghana or Egypt. But I'm sure all of you will say it should come to Ghana. We leave it to God.
Obviously. obviously. Well, congratulations. That's big news coming from Antalya there. But tell me, finally, how do you see the future of arm wrestling in Ghana and even Africa, particularly now that we're going to be hosting the World Championship, which most likely going to come to Ghana?
The future is very bright. Remember, we recently started the kids program, HD Plus Kids Arm Wrestling. What we seek to do with this is to form a kids academy. Once we're able to form the kids academy, we'll prepare a number of them for 1 year and then push all of them into the Africa Games. I have said repeatedly that during the Africa Games, Ghana will win nothing less than 10 gold medals for arm wrestling will win nothing less than 10 gold medals for Ghana. So I am very confident. Once we're able to do this, beyond the Africa Games, the International Olympic Committee will see what arm wrestling is doing, and it will enhance the process of admitting arm wrestling to become an Olympic sport. For us in Ghana, all that I can say is that those of you, my friends in the media, especially Joy News TV, I appreciate you for what you have done. The board members, led by Kofi Ado Ejekun, Kofi Krom Pharmacy, I thank him. The people of Ghana, Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Youth and Sports, I thank all of them. But it is important to get corporate Ghana to support arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is a sport of choice. Arm wrestling has come to stay. Arm wrestling will take a lot of young men and women off the street.
Thank you.
We pray that one day we play arm wrestling and the prize money should be around 100,000.
We look forward to that. We definitely look forward to that. Big congratulations to you, Charles Osei-Sibe, the president of Africa Arm Wrestling and also the president of Arm Wrestling in Ghana. Big congratulations to the team over there. But